Want to play a game?
Hi everybody, I've got another tutorial for you, and this is something I've just sort of discovered while trying to make something for my Let's Play world. I am in need of a flower farm, a dye farm, like most of us are at some point in our world. And I was going to make, one of those big shaky things. Like one of these things, which are amazing, but huge and loud. But I was in need of something a bit smaller, something that I can put into a house and maybe even make many of. So what I decided to do with this was try and make something as thin of a slice as possible so I can build a little townhouse around it. And I built it in a way that you could do it as one way you can change the flour and bone meal whenever you want, or you can block it up, get a bit extra, and then make many of these because they are actually quite small. But let's just give it a quick run round and see. So you may have seen similar things to this, maybe, I don't know. But it's still using the piston method, but it's not going to shake these around. It's actually going to smash the flowers as they appear. I did try it with water to try and keep the use of pistons down, but the problem with the water was it kept on turning the grass into dirt, and then the flowers just wouldn't grow. So sticking with the pistons for now. Basically, the way it works is it's got a little redstone clock here. It fires over to the sticky piston, up to the observer, which gives a 1-tick pulse around these guys, while constantly saying bone meal, bone meal, bone meal to the flour, which is here. So if you wanted to just say, always do cornflowers, I'm never going to change this, you could actually put another piston up there and have it smash down here as well, and you'll get an extra one. But even though it's small, it is pretty efficient. So let's go and put some bone meal in. Shut that in and turn it on. It's still pretty loud. I don't think it's as loud as the other one, but it's still going. Let's see how much we got left. Not gonna let me see. Let me see. Not gonna let me. We'll see though. We'll stop getting green. Tick 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 tick. Still going. You can see the way it works. So now it's on. Like the flour gets bone meal underneath. It spreads up to here, and then it just gets smashed. There we go, it's finished. That's a stack of bone meal. So from a stack of bone meal on the cornflowers, yeah, it's still filling up. You usually get like a stack and a half or a little bit more than that sometimes. All right, so yeah, just over a stack and a half. So I don't think that's too bad for something as small as this. So let's get into building it, shall we? All right, so we start with our chest. Now I've just used a single chest. You could do the same thing here, but put it with a double chest. Yeah, no problem. It's entirely up to you how you want to do that. We're going to put our chest, bam, right in the middle. Yeah, it is in line. Just in case. Ah, yes, it is definitely in the middle. Then we're going to do hoppers around the chest. This one isn't actually needed. You could arrange the hoppers in a different way, but I don't like having a hole in the middle. It sends me crazy having holes in the middle of build. So anyway, I'm going to do it this way. So these are all going to go into there. Now, we don't need one here, because actually what we're going to do here is put a... I've done this wrong. No, I haven't. I've done it right. I'm going to put a block in the middle there, because this is where our steps up are going to be, and then our last hop is going to be into that one. And we can put our steps down there straight away. And now we're going to need a rail, or some rails, so that we can put our hopper minecarts on, because the hopper minecarts are going to sit under the grass block and suck the flowers through. So we're going to have one there, one there. We'll do this one last. We'll put those three on. And then trapdoors, or you can use full blocks. It doesn't matter whether you use trapdoors. I always do that. So I'm going to do this. I'll probably do it on each one. So something basically to hold the minecart in. I like these trapdoors. They're quite pretty. So I'm going for these. On each side for now. And then get our hopper minecarts in. Oh, it moved. It moved. Do the same on this side. 1, 2, and then break the rail, which I'm always really rubbish at. Oh, don't do that. Break the rail. Yeah, there we go. Next one. I have to. It's unbelievable how much I'm concentrating right now. There we go. Right, and then let's not do that. Let's block these back in with some other trapdoors. That'll keep them nice and safe and make it look a bit pretty. So do that one, do that one. Right, so if we look around the other side, this would be our step system. So we're going to use a stone brick on top again. And we're now on for our grass. So our first piece of grass is going to go down here, and that's where the flower is going to live. And oh no, we've got a mover. We've got a mover. Oh, I forgot. Right, sorry, before we do that, we need to put another one of those there. Another one of those there. Then we need to break that rail. And do this. This is why I don't do tutorials very often. Okay, so then we're going to surround it with grass. So go all the way around, break that one, and we're going to put our flower in the middle. So I'm going to use a cornflower. This will work with any of the 1 block tall flowers. You don't need a farm like this really for the 2 talls, because you literally just stand in front of them and bone meal them yourself. You can just hold right click and it'll do it. So yeah, that is those in place. Now we are going to need some temporary blocks. One there, because one of the things we need right in the middle there is a dispenser. And dispenser's got to go, not that way, it's got to face down on the flower. And I'm going to be here for ages doing this. In fact, I might even fall down here, then put it in. Break that. And yeah. However you do it, however you get your dispenser facing downwards, do that. Dispenser facing downwards. Okay. And we will then, we're going to block this up there like that. I'm going to push any of these over. And then do this, so that'll hold those in place, and we can still open our chest because it's an upside down stair. And if we look here now, we're going to put some of the redstone circuit in. So we will, well, put the blocks down for the redstone circuit. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we're going to have a look over here, and this one's actually a sticky piston. So we're going to use a sticky piston, and we need a block on top. I've just used any other block. I mean, you can use the same block as you've used to build the rest of it. I just like to be able to see that it's something a little bit different. So we're going to need a temporary block here. Not there, a temporary block there. We can put our sticky piston facing upwards. Whatever block you want on top, it can be any solid block. You basically, this is just going to go up and down in front of the observer. And then we will, oh, in fact, we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to put some solid blocks up to here. Because, as you can see there, that's our ladder. And this ladder is going to be how we get up and down into the farm, so we can add our bone meal in and just make any changes if we do need to. But this is how we're going to get up. So we also, while we're here, we can do the observer. And that observer is going to be facing not that way. I do it every single time. It's going to be facing that way. So the face is facing the temporary, not the temporary block, facing the block that's going to cause the tick. Essentially, that's going to go around. So some temporary blocks, do them all the way around, and keep going into a U shape, not like this, like this. So temporary blocks all the way around. And then we need, it's a normal piston. We don't want stickies. If you use stickies, you're going to pick up the grass. So let's do that. We don't need that one, actually. If you was getting rid of this and having it so that it was just the same flower every time, you could put an extra one there, and then that would smash down that bit of grass as well. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to leave it open. Oh, my word. Oh, no. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah. Okay, and then smash all these. We don't need any of those at all. Oh, we do need a block there, though. And then we're going to run some redstone across from the observer all the way around. And then that will activate all of the pistons for us. Our next bit of redstone is going to go here, 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 and here. And what we're doing here is making a little redstone clock. So we're going to put a comparator into there. I'm going to right click it again to turn it into subtract mode. Another block. I'm going to get rid of that one because I don't need it. And then a lever. So it needs a solid block. That it's going to basically get the power from this lever, and it's going to start messing with this contraption here. And you better see, if you turn it on now, you should be able to see it goes pow, 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 pow. Yeah, that is all working. So now the rest of it is just going to be tidying up as well. So another little block is going to go not there. It's going to go up there, because as you saw then, the trapdoor will just keep bouncing up and down, bouncing up and down. What have we got left to do? Some trapdoors, and I think that's it. Just a few trapdoors. So let's do the same thing again. We are going to put our trapdoors into here. So this is just going to stop the flowers from falling out. Block them all inside. You will get the odd one that will fall out the front. I only ever seems to be one at a time that may fall around here and doesn't get picked up. In general terms, you'll get absolutely all of them though. And it's dead easy to reach them if you need to anyway. So let's close all those, bam, bam, bam. And I think that's us done. Let's have a quick look around. I think that's the lot. Shall we test it? Let's get ourselves some bone meal and test it. Alrighty, let's go. And yeah, we are done. It's dead quick to build, even if you, like me, you're the kind of person that places your blocks backwards, forwards, wrong way around all the time. it's still a pretty quick one to build. So you can see for how quick it is to build, you could make, if you wanted to, just keep this like, say, cornflowers and then another one for a different flower and so on and so on. You could just walk in and go, give me cornflowers, give me this, give me that. For my purposes, though, like I said, I'm going to put it in a little house, so I want to be able to just change that whenever I want to. Go up there and add some bone meal, and then I'll be happy. So that's done. 64 bone meal has been used, and it's still filling up. Let's see how many we get. So yeah, just over 3.5 stacks this time, a little bit less than the first time, so there is a bit of randomness to it as well. I suppose that depends how many things get bone mealed. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I know I'm not the smoothest of tutorial makers when I do it, and it's pretty much because I just sort of build something and go, oh, someone might like to see this one. So but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it in my box of, it's not actually a box of shame, it's a box of, I don't want to give any spoilers away because there's some things outside there that I've been working on for my Let's Play series. Anyway, let me know what you think of this flower farm. If you've got any way to compact it at all, you do let me know as well, because I'm all about compacting. If you've been watching my Let's Play series, you'll know it's all about making small farms that are great for a small Let's Play world, rather than these giant farms that you use once and never touch again. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this can help you, and I'll see you later. Bye.